that morning and told to come downstairs for a surprise. As a 5-year-old, I had assumed they had forgotten a Christmas present for me. Excitedly, I ran downstairs and was taken to a room and presented with a baby in a crib. What? She's your baby sister, I was told. I was not impressed. In the years to come, as it turned out, I could not have asked for a better present. She was my baby sister and I was her big brother. We grew up together on 49 Belusi Street. Colette was an active child and an accomplished escape artist. In those days, there was no fences in the yards for kids to play safely from traffic. When my mother was busy cooking or housekeeping, she would place Colette in a harness attached to a tree in our front yard. I was as well, but I never got away. Colette had other ideas. On more than one occasion, and no matter how my mother would place that safety harness on her, I would hear my mother call up to me, "Roch, va chercher ta sœur." Go get your sister. I always knew where to find her. She would be at the corner store attempting to buy candies with pennies taken from my coin collection. We could never figure out how she got out of that harness. Colette loved animals. Our parents, not so much. Colette acquired a dog named Sandy. I don't remember where the dog came from, possibly a stray.
No,
No?
no.
Okay.
He was the little brother of my dog. I got the dog first. And
Oh.
she asked me, does he have siblings? I said, yes, so we went there and we got her little dog and we kept it hidden for almost a month.
It's coming. Knowing that Mammy would not allow her to keep a dog, Colette snuck Sandy in the basement, cared for her for 3 weeks before Mammy and Pamby found out. By then, she had proven she could take care of Sandy, and there was no question about giving up the dog. Later, when Colette moved out into her own apartment, she could not take Sandy, but at that point, Mammy had grown fond of the dog and kept her. Colette went on to be a dog and cat mama for several pets, including my own cat, Cleo. Colette also loved horses, although she never rode. She loved watching the Triple Crown events. I remember taking her to the 1976 Olympic equestrian competition in Montreal. She loved it and loved every event featuring horses. She was also crazy about Dean Martin. I remember her watching the Dean Martin show religiously every week. Perhaps the greatest quality Colette possessed was her love for family. She remembered birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, and all the key moments in our lives. At family gatherings, she was always the last to leave after helping with dishes and cleanup. You could count on Colette to bring a pie to a potluck all the time. She made apple, rhubarb, and tortilla every season, along with the best pickled beets ever. Colette loved her home she owned for over 30 years. And she was loved by all her neighbors. She had a group of close and longtime friends and easily made new friends when she visited us in Florida. She easily fit into our circle of friends and left lasting memories. Colette was a gentle and loving soul, always ready to listen and not judge. She was forgiving and kind. She was always ready to help in any capacity. She will be remembered in our hearts.